Hey, Elder Distaggio here, covering the game update here. One video every 8 hours. Today we'll be talking quest board. See this little shiny thing with the exclamation point above it? A la World of Warcraft. Exclamation point, go there. And you can see all of these quests here. These are the quests you see prior to having 45,000 might. The first one, 0 of 4, was just to basically do 4 dungeons. This is to do 4 elite dungeons. Those are the ones with the purple or the blue little tower. And then you gotta raid for 500,000 mana. You gotta take out 12 mana buildings. You gotta consume any sacrifice. And then use any spells in battle. That's an easy one because we constantly use spells in battle. And guild, use a flag in a battle. That's also very easy. Donate the required amount of gold. So if I donate 359,000 gold, I get 665 honor badges. That's easy to do. You just click that, hit OK, and you got the 665 honor badges. That was an easy one. So donate a melee attack troop. Okay. If you hit proceed, what it does is it takes you to an army camp where you can then hire a melee attack troop, right? So let's go hire McFatty McLovin right here, and we'll do that on all the bases, or all the army camps while we're doing the rest of our questing. And essentially what we're going to do here is I'm going to complete all of these quests in about, real time wise, it took about 12 minutes. That's pretty fast, but not the fastest, as I'm sure people are doing it, but it's decent. And so one thing I had to do is I had to destroy a bunch of mana vaults, 12 mana vaults, and so I'm just going to come on in and start hitting up some raids. I'm going to use flags, and I'm going to use spells. And if I use a flag and a spell, those were 2 of my quests, remember. One said to use a flag in battle, one said to do a quest. And so you can see there's a couple completed here, the spell one. Alright, there, and what I was testing there with that slime that I did is that slime I was seeing if consuming any sacrifice, if that counted slimes, and it does. And that's nice because then you don't have to actually consume another hero, you can simply consume a slime. So that's a nice one, nice easy one to do. You just can even hire a green slime and consume a green slime and you'll get that one consume quest pretty easily. Another one of my quests was to do a bunch of dungeons. 4 elite dungeons. So if you do 4 elite dungeons, that also counts as 4 regular dungeons. So really I just need to do 4 dungeons in Dungeon 8 and you're a done deal. So I'm just picking easy ones here. Dungeon 32, I can just look at this dungeon and tell it's a little fishy one. I kind of like that one. I don't know. I like all Dungeon 8, but so I like to sometimes mix it up. I get a little bored in there because I do it all day, every day. Dungeon 37, you do the Guardian Angel at the bottom. You drop in and you do a little frenzy. And there's about 5 different ways I do Dungeon 37. I haven't really shown much video on that. There's some magic-free ways that allow you to complete that dungeon pretty easy. But I mean, hey, if you gotta do dungeons, you might as well do Dungeon 40. You get the most shards when you do get shards. And look at this one. Look at this one, guys. Look at this. Look at this. No magic. No magic. This is a no magic Dungeon 40. A lot of people are trying to beat dungeons as fast as humanly possible. Oh no, to be dirty, it's to beat it as slow as possible without using magic. I think it's more an accomplishment to not use magic. Of course, I lost a couple heroes, but I didn't care because that was my 4th dungeon. And that is what I needed to do to complete 2 quests. And so you can see the little question mark on the quest. Those 2 top left and top right quests are now done. And what I'm needing to do here is donate all my fatties, right? So there's a quest to donate, sacrifice, if you will, a bunch of melee troops, and so that's what I'm doing there. I'm just hiring it up here. It looks like I took a little bit of a break there, even. And the problem with losing those heroes, when I lost Pumpkin Duke and those, I had to go revive them, so I can grab some flags here. I mean, if you're going to raid, you got to raid. You might as well grab a bunch of the Riches flag, right? I mean, why not if you're going to have to raid anyways? And you can see I got all these quests done. They're all completed here. Once you have them completed, you can redeem them. But I believe I saved that all for the end. And here what I'm looking for is I'm just looking for easy bases here, or ones where I can get a Pumpkin Duke stack. And that's what I was doing there. And you can see this base goes down real fast. Now I'm playing this at 2 times video, but it still only takes a couple, maybe 20-30 seconds there to get that base done there, so that was pretty fun. Oh, raiding with Minotaur is just ridiculous, guys. I mean, I hate to tell you to go spend to buy it to get him, but if you're close, I mean, I would just finish it out, you know, just do it. If you're not close, I mean, I wouldn't highly recommend it, but if you're not close to Minotaur, I'd probably just recommend being lower in might. You know, try to stay around 10,000 might. That's going to make completing these quests really easy. I was trying to do these quests on a 9,800 might account. It's actually pretty difficult if it's not a smurf, if you're not smurfing it up. So let's just keep that in mind. Might is playing a real big role in the game. And again, what I'm doing here is I'm just looking for bases, looking for easy bases. I think I'm working on gold here at this point, and trying to get a lot of gold. I screenshotted that last base because I thought it was very interesting. Because I think what it is it's a Here Be Monsters Hero Trials base. And I think eventually, what I probably do is gem out of that one. You can gem out of 3 quests, meaning you can spend gems to complete it. And that just automatically gets it done. But hey, do you want to spend gems? Sometimes you spend gem to get gems, so then you might as well do it, right? I mean, this update really helps free-to-play accounts because there is just so many ways to get gems and shards real quickly now, even honor badges real quickly without being real high on the boss battles there. So, again, I'm trying to hire up these fatties, and I'm probably just going to gem out of this. Yeah, see, I gemmed out, got those guys hired so I can go in and eat all my fatty McLovins, and took that down. And again, look at that, I still need to take out some bases here. Still need to raid. You better look at this base, guys. Wow, look at all that gold there, 400,000 gold. I knew this guy was probably coming right back on, and boom, there he is, target online. So that's happening a lot these days, guys. There's a lot of gold around because people are unshielded because they're completing these quests. So keep that in mind. It's raiding can be very fruitful now. I haven't really had to access my Smurf at all, which is great, by the way. I mean, for IGG to implement a mechanism that makes people raid so they're not always shielded. So, I mean, I think this update just all around was a good one. Alright, so I finally got the gold that I needed and I can redeem that award. And here's the final. I got 1,700 honor badges, 9 elite books, 4 legendary books, or let's just call them maybe blue and purple. And then, because I completed that so quickly, you get some sort of random reward, and that was about 1,000 honor badges. And then quests come back up in 8 hours, so in 8 hours then I get to redo all this. If you go to your Heroes altar and click on the little book XP, that's where you can see what these books mean. The purple ones give you 20,000 experience. If I were to click those 4 and pop them into Spirit Mage there, I get 80,000 experience onto him. The blue ones are 5,000, the green ones are 1,000. All around great update, nice work IGG. As always, keep it dirty and dirty up.